Whose Discord might
Nice.
that be? No, we could think. Anyways, yeah, we have our final playoff round 1 game. Here, Impulse first seed versus Donut Droppers 8th seed. And yeah, with me I have co-caster Gluesticks, Plubby host
Hello.
Rohan, and stats person Fodorborg.
Hello, bro.
Oh my. Oh, GG's. Germany just scored. I heard fireworks.
Nice.
Anyways. No, it is not nice. My pets are scared.
Yeah, that would
Yeah, my neighbors are horrible people. Anyways. Are we working on the game ping?
Yes, I am doing that right now.
Thank you so much for that. While we work on the game ping, I guess I'm going to do the prediction.
I've already got that.
Oh, you got okay. We're quick. We're quick with it. We're quick with it.
Jen got the stream title before I was able to do it, so well.
Yeah, now we just need the game ping and we'll be ready to go over to the map
like,
selection VC.
I'm doing the actual pings now.
Yeah. You got that. You got that.
There we go. There we go. There's the game ping. Let's head on over to map selection, shall we?
Indeed, yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's do a quick audio check on the map selection VC. How's it looking? Hello? Someone speak? Blue?
We're here.
Yes,
Hello,
okay. Okay, it's working. Lovely. Yeah. That means we're just now waiting for our representatives. And yeah, it's time for map selection.
I'm gonna ping them.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fawn is doing it, and there is representative number 1, Buddy Insta left.
Who's
No.
gone? Who's gone?
He got sniped instantly.
GG Scrawn, it's
Sniped.
over.
Got yoinked.
Yeah, get cooked, Black Sean. Get out discorded. That's the worst thing I've ever said in my life.
Yep, probably. But yeah, this is, of course, will we see the trend continue of the bottom seed 3-0ing the top seed here? A lot of people will highly doubt that due to what Impulse have done in the regular season, and also because Impulse did beat Donut Droppers in one of the last games of the regular season, 2-1. But yeah, Donut Droppers, they can definitely pull an upset here. We've seen it from basically every bottom seed except Night Vision. That one wasn't really an upset. But yeah, these playoffs have been extremely exciting. Extremely,
these
extremely
playoffs have
exciting.
They've been absolutely.
And we've only
nutty
seen
so
3
far.
games.
Yeah, it's only been 3 rounds. Or yeah, 3
Also,
games.
yeah, hello, Impulse representatives.
Hello.
Oh.
Now we're just waiting on the Donut Droppers. And we'll be ready to start our map selection process.
Wait, don't we get to pick who bans first?
Yeah, but
Oh
can
yeah,
wait for
you do get to pick, yeah.
Oh.
We can change the logos around. But
Can
yeah,
I go pee real quick?
No.
But yeah,
Yo,
we
I'm
can
down.
wait
That's easy.
till there they are.
Oh, I'm gonna get nervous. Please
No,
don't.
we're not.
Okay. Hello.
There he
Okay,
is.
so yeah, Impulse,
There he
you
is.
get to decide who will be home and who will be away team.
That was not what I was expecting.
Who's
Impulse.
Joe's idea, by the way?
Nope.
You guys think you're real funny, huh?
All red.
All the jokes. all the
Okay,
jokes over
so
there,
Impulse,
huh?
go ahead with your decision, please.
What's our
Hmm?
decision?
Wait, what decision?
The who gets to pick.
Are you
Or...
banning
Oh, yeah,
first
yeah,
or
yeah.
second?
Let them ban
Wait.
first. Let them ban first.
Okay, so that means I'm gonna
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
around the
I'm a
logos
gentleman.
real quick. Uh, give me a second. That's gonna donut droppers versus donut droppers. Oh my god. Okay. I switched it on the wrong screen. Are we dead ass?
Hello,
I had to do that
No way.
anyways.
Hello. Tippy tap.
But yeah, give me a
Why is he here?
second while I fix
I
this
don't know.
up.
I did not tell him to join.
Well, you know, we can start with some of those maps here. So, Donut Droppers, you have been chosen to have the first ban. What
Yeah.
will be, what will be the first map that is not played?
Bamsi?
Are we serious?
Nah,
Yes.
So
We
Yes,
should all
Bamsi.
know what's coming here.
Bamsi,
Come
I
on.
am fully aware of what we're doing, but I want you to say it.
We are getting rid of Courtyard.
Ramsey, what are we banning? What are we banning?
Dippy
Bro
Dab,
Courtyard
literally
tell
just
us
said
has
about it.
been
Courtyard.
banned.
Oh, we banned Courtyard, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
Cool,
Impulse,
we'll
your
let- we'll
ban,
let you change your
please.
mind.
We banned Grey 1000.
That is sadly not possible.
Yes. No,
he
no,
was
no,
free hitting
no,
me
that
too
should be
much.
possible.
He was free hitting me too much on
Yeah,
stream.
okay, just please go ahead with your ban, please.
Says the guy who jumped a poor innocent lad.
Nope.
We are banning.
Villa.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Villa
Okay.
is banned.
First pick for Donut Droppers.
I think we both know what we're saying.
Yes,
Bamsi?
we do. Yes.
Right. We are playing Spaceship.
Spaceship first, okay.
Alrighty.
Pick Impulse.
We're picking prison.
Prison, okay. Pick Donut.
Bamsi?
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Ramsey?
We will be picking graffiti.
Graffiti,
Yes!
okay.
Graffiti.
And Impulse?
We're picking trenches.
What? Are you stupid?
Yeah, we're picking trenches.
Okay,
Okay.
so we are
W bait.
picking trenches.
Trenches. And then classic will be the finale.
Mhm.
Are we for real? I think. Oh no, I found it. Okay, classic will be the deciding map. Indeed.
Do not forget rosters.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course I
Yeah,
won't
Did they
forget
already
the
leak
your
rosters. I'm a
rosters?
professional fawn aardvark. Donut Droppers, what will be your roster today?
We are playing Bamsi. We're playing Tapmaster.
The
We're
king.
playing Izzy. We're playing Flute. We're playing Nymph. And we're playing me.
Boo? Are we serious?
Sorry, man.
Why don't you start cheering for Deb though?
Dab's amazing. He's the best.
Thank you.
I need to play Dab.
Okay, Impulse, your roster, pretty please.
Oh, my team have left, so it's just me. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay. It's
hang
gonna
on.
be a 1v6 now.
Wait,
That's
how many are we
okay.
allowed? Like max?
Everyone.
7.
Oh, just everyone then.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I think you've
So,
got to say the names for dramatic
Let
effect.
me find the team sheet. Alright, Aegitus, Dippy Dab, Enter Pro,
Yo, do we
Jade
pick rosters?
Fireshot, Tipplers,
It's all seven. All seven.
Revolvers,
All
and
seven.
Viglop. I was saying them, bro. Do you have to interrupt?
Yeah.
Can we get 7 mute for the shows, please?
Please do.
Yeah, sure.
I seem to have been
Oh,
sent to
thank
the
you.
limbo.
Thank you so
Oh my.
That works.
Who are your party leaders so I can invite you?
I don't think we thought
I don't
that
know.
far.
Alright,
Didn't
someone
plan that far ahead.
create it. Someone create it.
Alright,
Okay.
well, when you guys
I'll
Dippy
crash
Dab is
out.
our party leader.
Bro,
Okay.
what is
when you
going on?
guys have your parties ready, you can join Rohan 2202's Plobby.
I'll just invite if it makes it easier. I don't mind.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but like, you can also just join the Plobby when you have your team ready. So,
Alright. Thank you. Good luck,
Okay,
Red.
yeah. Good luck
Good
to
luck,
both
everyone.
teams. Have a fun
Good luck,
game.
good luck.
We will be heading back to Caster VC. Okay. This is... yeah. Pretty much an expected ban out of Impulse after having lost Villa against Donut Droppers in their
Mhm.
latest game. Donut have been first banning Courtyard, so they're just keeping on going with that. And every other map we will see. Last time Prison was the decider, this time it was first picked by Impulse. And Classic, which was second banned by Donut Droppers, is gonna be played as the decider. Also, yeah, Donut Droppers is shown as home. I've only done it on the map selection screen because they chose Impulse chose to be away. In the normal game stream, I will still have Impulse as home team because of first seed, and also because I don't want to change it around now, and I also don't think it makes sense to change it. So yeah, we're now waiting for the teams to enter the lobby, which one of the teams has, which is Impulse. And now we're just waiting on the Donut Droppers, who are getting their roster ready. The roster for Impulse is gonna be Dippydab, Ender Pro, Kipplers, and Revolvers for this first map of Spaceship. And yeah, we're now waiting on the Donut Droppers to make their way into the lobby. And then we're gonna start our final round 1 playoff game. Glue, who do you have winning here?
Honestly, this is a really tough bet for me because on one hand, Impulse has been really dominant all season, but I also know a lot of Donut Droppers who are doing really, really well recently. I think I'm gonna give the slight edge to Impulse. I hate rooting against my friends here, but I think I have to give the edge to Impulse. I just think they're just really, really good this season. I know that Donut Droppers have the ability to pull off an upset, but I don't think it's if they do pull off the upset, I don't think it's gonna be 3-0.
Yeah, no, I don't think we'll see a 3-0 here, but I think we'll see a closer game than people think. I still think that Impulse have the edge just because of their results during the regular season, but also you gotta factor in Donut Droppers. It's kind of been an inconsistent type of season for them, but their peaks have been great by, for example, beating Shot Glass, who are out of playoffs, but were still a very formidable opponent throughout the whole season. So yeah, Donut Droppers, they can pull an upset, they can do great. Let's just see if it is one of those days for them. And
Indeed.
every Donut Droppers fan is going to be hoping that it's one of those days for them, as now they're in the lobby, the ready check has gone through, and yeah, wait, have we checked that we have mod?
Yes.
I believe
We have
so.
checked? Okay. Lovely, okay, then it's time to go into our first map of Spaceship. Let's go, everyone. It is time. T-Snas says, if Dab drops 20, I will go bald. Okay, Dab, you know what to do. Yeah, with our snazzy playoff score bar, credits a days, goat up. Actual goat here. We're gonna be heading right into our first round of our map 1 Spaceship. Both teams wishing each other good luck, and yeah. It's only 10 seconds till we're gonna hop into the match between Impulse in purple and Donut Droppers in orange. Let's go.
Alrighty, starting
We're
off,
gonna see
we have-
Kipler's right off the bat up
Yeah, Kipler's
on
going up.
the height. Nobody on top
Ooh,
four.
Revolver
Donut.
shot twice. Has to use the heal spark. Drops
Bamsy
down.
now going up, hits the shots. Kip will get
Nymphy
healed.
falls.
Nymphy will fall. Bamsy 1 HP will fall as
Bamsy
well.
goes down. And
No
it's just a
heals
2v4.
For him to be
Or-
found. Bunder
Kipler's dropping
is
down
just
onto Bunder.
sandwiched. Izzy 1 HP. And that is a flawless beginning for Impulse.
We'll take the first round. And yeah, that was a pretty convincing round there. Even though revolvers did get shot twice, you know, got to low health, but they used the heal spark that they had, which was probably what saved them from getting dropped on, because Bunder was right there. Bunder could have easily dropped on them, gotten the kill, and you know, those early picks in the rounds, they're so good.
Yep, let's see if Donut have any adjustments here. On the second round,
goes up once again.
instant going up, and Bamsy does not have enough of a Levy Spark here to even go up. He levies from way too low.
Dippy dab.
And now
Dippy dab
Kiplers gets
is
free
really
hide.
low here.
Bunder fighting. Rev on 2. Izzy just not seeing Kip who dropped. And Izzy will be first down. There's not a lot of health on some Impulse players here. Oh no, it's healed back by now. Revolver is starting to
Bunder behind
fill.
you, Bunder.
Dippy just running through them. And it's
Yeah,
a
Dippy gets-
second for
Dippy
Impulse.
gets 2 kills there.
Let's see if Donut have an answer here. Because this has been a tad bit too convincing for it being the first map pick of Donut Droppers. Their probably favorite map in this map pool. That they wanted to play against this Impulse team. Kipler's going up again. Meanwhile, Revolvers is shot. Bamsy now going up.
Bamsy
Insta
goes up
shot.
once again.
Insta just bails from the situation.
And both heals from Izzy
Heals, yeah.
miss.
They're going wide.
Bamsy's still on 4.5.
And Nymphy just
Nymphy-
gets dropped. Tries to
Nymphy
get
too far
into this
pushed up.
2v1.
Kipler's
The
dropped
drop
on
from
Izzy.
Kiplers. Bamsy will clean
Takes
one.
a little bit to kill them. And Bamsy's able to
First
get
kill
the
for
trade.
Donut Droppers on the board now. But it might be the last in this round. No, it won't be. Bamsy will get a second, but Rev will also get 2. And close out this round to make it 3-0. Donut are about to lose their map pick pretty quickly.
Yeah, Impulse is just absolutely
Lewis very
dominating.
quiet. Okay, I will change.
Also, I can move my mic a little bit
No,
closer to my mouth here.
it's my
That can
fault.
help.
I can put him up here on the. Okay, does that work? Speak.
Yeah, okay, I hope this works.
Yeah, no, this
Uh,
should definitely work. Now you're louder than me. All good.
Yippee! Mwahahaha. My plan worked. Anyways, Impulse has been really dominant, and especially on the Donut Droppers map pick. This is absolutely phenomenal showing from Impulse, able to take pretty much any map and just make it essentially make it one of their own map picks.
Yep, time out. About to run out for the side of Donut Droppers. They have no more time to discuss. Now it's just time to lock in, and for them, they have to get a reverse sweep here.
Yeah, Donut Droppers have to get a reverse sweep if they want to take their map pick, and they're just gonna need to pull out all the stops here against an incredibly strong team. see if they can do that here in round 4. Bamsi goes up
Bamsi goes up
taking on
immediately, but the
Kipler's
heals are just stronger for Kip.
and the
And the
combo.
instant rush.
Kipler's-
Bunder will take one. Oh, the second found. 2v3, but Bunder is all
Bunder
alone, and
goes
Izzy's just
down,
running
and Izzy's
in.
alone.
Nymphy gets the
Maybe he does
first.
take out Ender Pro.
Nymphy cannot
Oh.
do it. Yeah, Izzy just
That was
kind of
really close.
running into the 2v1 there. This could have been very winnable. But no.
Yeah, and that is
It'll be
Impulse
the
sweeping
sweep.
the map.
It will be the sweep for Impulse. And it will be... And it will be the first map that goes against our little principle we've had
First-
here in the playoffs. Of
The
3-0
first map
to
that goes against the
bottom seed.
underdogs.
Yeah. The underdogs. Night Vision Arcane. We can.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you
something to
know.
be said there, but
It goes against the bottom seed. Goes against the
yeah, going against the lower seed.
lower seed. In this case, actually the bottom seed. As yeah, Impulse of course, first seed with their nice little golden jerseys here. Looking stylish and ready to march forward here in playoffs. I mean, they're expected to make it to the playoff finals as first seed. But yeah, Donut, they might be able to throw a wrench in it. Maybe already on the second map of Prison. As we're getting right into it. Not wasting much time. Just straight going ahead. But yeah, Donut need to find a round here for their confidence.
Yeah, Donut Droppers are definitely gonna need to at least take a round here if they want. We got a Tech TO.
Tech TO called as Bunder is disconnected.
Bunder
Also, yeah,
is
we're gonna
the
have
best.
Flute subbing in for Izzy, and I think no subs for Impulse. They're gonna go ahead with their current roster. But yeah, Flute
Yeah,
now probably gonna be taking the sealer role on Prison.
Yeah, I think that's a decent substitution for Donut Droppers. I saw Izzy miss a couple heals, which is definitely not what you want to see there. But even if Izzy is their main healer, if someone's having an off day, it's not a bad idea to take up a little bit.
Yep, and that's what they're gonna do here with a member, of course, subbing in here, and
A
Ref
3-0
will
push
get
from Donut Droppers.
shot, and the push.
Nivy goes down,
It is.
but traded.
It is going both ways. The glowing onto Dippy. Now the
starting
fill
to fill
coming in.
here.
TNT from both sides on here. Bamsi is gonna deny it. And it's gonna kill 2 members of Donut Droppers. The TNT. It's both Impulse's TNT and Bamsi's TNT being thrown right in his face. That ends that round.
And yeah, that's just a really nice mid play from Impulse. I mean, even though they didn't fully have an advantage as far as players go, because they did get Nymphy first, but Kipler's fell immediately afterwards. Going for mid there, that was just a really good play using the
And
TNT.
a great play around the TNT as well. Like,
Exactly.
Ender was just standing in his own TNT, knowing that the opponent's TNT would not be on middle. The brawl
another
is coming
3.
out again, and this time it's gonna be Nymphy going down first again, but Ender will go down right after. Can Bunder clutch this here? No.
Bunder goes
And
down
that
as well,
is
and
Bamsi down
Bamsi
as
falls
well,
in
and
the
that
background.
is very quickly the next round for Impulse. This is looking grim.
Yeah, Donut Droppers, they're trying to do a 3-1 push onto the orb here. It's just not
Oh,
really
Blue
working out for
Robot,
them.
GG's. Wait, let me reconnect to VC. Okay, should be fixed.
Is that better? Hopefully that's better.
Hopefully it is.
Anyways,
I can't control. No matter what I change, it always stays the same.
I want to see Donut Droppers change it up a little bit. They've been 3-1 pushing the orb, and
Yep,
yeah, here now
and
they're
there's the change up. They're just giving up
Mhm.
this whole side of the map to take the free space. On
Yeah, we
the Levy
do
Spark
see
side.
we do see an Invis TNT
Invis
from
coming in,
both teams,
Bamsy just
but-
placing the TNT, but it's two
Ooh.
members down from each teams, but Bunder takes down one. Bunder versus Dippy now, and it's Bunder who
And
closes
Bunder-
it.
Bunder gets the last kill, and Donut Droppers are able to take a round.
Yeah, Bunder going in spawn there, flanking the person on 1 HP, and there goes Donut's first round. And that is a good one to win. Not escalating the
loved-
map too far yet. This is still within reach. And that's a great round from Donut Droppers.
I will say, I love the TNT play from Bamsy there. Because he went Invis down from spawn, and basically right when Impulse started to fill with their own TNT, he placed his, and Impulse was just totally unaware.
Yep. There was 3 TNT, but they didn't really notice. Shot. Oh, they're trying to contest again. But the glow orbs give the jig away. But there's still an Invis onto Flute and Bunder here. And there's so many people in this corner. They're not going to be able to escape.
Flute goes down, Bunder
TNT
is also
cannon
down.
onto spawn.
Cannon.
Not spawn
That's not
mid.
gonna do anything. But
Bamsy gets Dippy onto 1 HP. Rev as well low. But that is it. Flawless round.
flawless.
Yeah, as soon as Impulse gets to contest and take that first fight, they're just winning the round. Donut literally
Yeah.
just have to run away from the fight. TO being called. I think Donut literally
think-
just have to evade them.
Yeah, I think Donut just has to play a little bit more of the ranged game here because Impulse
might-
is just so dominant with melee.
They might have to just all run one way, turn around while they're doing so, and just run the other way. To fake out Impulse here, so they can take their side safely.
But yeah, you know, Suit just mentioned this in chat here, but Nymph and Bamsy weren't really in that mosh pit. They kind of had a free shot at mid. Because there were 3 players in
Yeah.
that mosh pit there.
T-Stats, fun fact! 3-1 is the scariest lead to have. Fun fact, it is the most unsafe scoreline in the IBL. Yeah, I cannot go a single game without saying it. And the timeout is also going
Just about
to
over.
run out here, but yeah, that's gonna give some fresh ideas to Donut Droppers. Resuming the timer now. We see a lot of Donut Dropper support. We see supporters from each team here. It's a
Mhm.
lot of
Good to see
support.
support from every single team.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. All the teams have their fans, and they're showing up for the playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
We love some good community interaction, and we would also love to see this map keep going and this not being a blowout. So let's see if Donut Droppers have something to answer.
So from this time out, another 3-1 push onto
And
the
they just-
Levy Spark side here.
Okay, yeah, I think Impulse predicts here that Donut will switch sides, but their prediction is off. But they're
Here comes
forcing the fight
Revolvers.
yet again.
Here's mid.
But middle, it's Dab!
The TNT from
3
Dippy
kills!
Dab.
And the end
TNT
the
from
map.
Dippy Dab.
Holy.
Gets 3
11
people
in
there.
1 on the map. Are we serious? That is crazy.
I mean, that's the power of the TNT mid fills.
Let's see if we got any subs on each side. No subs on either side for our possibly final map of Graffiti.
Mm-hmm. See,
Which
now we're
is-
going to Graffiti.
Again, the
Which
Donut
I
Droppers
think-
pick.
Yeah, it's the Donut Droppers pit. I think that I think that the Donut Droppers are gonna have a slightly better time on Graffiti than they had on Spaceship.
I feel like they might have to just outstrat Impulse here, because in raw firepower, Impulse just wins this any day of the week.
Yeah,
They're winning the
that's
ones
just-
so clearly.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like with Donut Droppers, they're just gonna have to out-strategize, you know, they're also gonna need to outrange because they can't really out-melee this absolutely dominant Impulse team.
No, they cannot. There's no way. They're just losing the 1v1s. I mean, maybe Bambi can pull some crazy stuff, but from what we've seen, it's just the melee domination from Impulse, which is, of course, this map, a lot of wide open space.
Yeah, there's a lot of wide open
in
space
contrast
here.
to Prison, which is the most, like, densely packed map you have.
Besides Pipes, but Pipes isn't
Pipes
really
is
in
not
this
in
game.
here for a good reason. But
It
yeah,
is
let's
round
go into
one.
round one. We have Kip building a bridge with a little stepping
Nippy
stool
also building
parkour
their
here.
bridge.
We see
And
shots
yeah,
ringing out.
This is a very
Diffie gets
very
pot and
close
gets an
range
aggressive
game.
position into spawn.
Yeah,
Flute
Dippy
will just maybe get dropped here. Bunner's here to help, but Flute cannot win the ones, and Bunner's just leaving. But
Nippy also
Ender
goes
Pro
down.
just
Nippy falls, and
that's
that's
another
just
flawless
solid.
3 from Dippy. He's going crazy.
Yeah, Dippy is really popping off this game.
Is this what you call Battlebox heritage?
Yeah, even though that was mostly a ranged game there, Impulse was still able to
Yeah. I mean,
just
it's just
dominate
Dippy
through aggression.
running into
and-
spawn and Bunner just giving up the 2v1. I guess having trust in Flute to win that. It's not gonna go their way. And they just keep
Here's round
falling to the
2.
aggression. First picks
Nymphy
can't
shot
be
once.
found for now, and
And
good
Dippy
shots.
Dab once again going aggressive, pushing up
But
its
this
spawn
time a
while the
lot
rest
more
of Impulse
resistance. The
builds.
fill
Bamsy
is almost
there.
completed. It's a couple blocks only. But
but now it's a
Donut
counter
Droppers
build.
need one more. But it's the numbers
goes
again for
calls it block
Impulse.
to save it though.
Stat pad, team ace. 2-0.
Enderpro jumps in the block to stop the fill, the counter fill actually, from Donut Droppers. Because Donut Droppers had a really good defense there against the fill. They were able to have Bamsy get into mid very quickly and then use their healer's knockback sword to knock a lot of Impulse members off of mid, which helped Donut Droppers start a counterfill, but they just weren't able to take out Enderpro, who was able to slyly get into mid and just step in the block.
Okay, round 3. No hope in sight currently for Donut
Nippy
Droppers.
and Flute both shot here. Bamsy as well taking an arrow.
Dippy finally will get punished here for the first time on this side.
And
And it
here's a
is
fill call
the
from
fill
Donut
call,
Droppers now.
and it's
They get
completed.
it!
It's scrappy
Droppers
from
are able to get the
Impulse,
fill.
and it's a great. It's not even that quick of a fill, but Impulse not
Impulse
looking
is a
too
little
sharp on
bit-
those. I feel like the Bamsy distraction of levying into their spawn might have caused them to just not focus on mid as much, and it
Yeah,
worked
that
great
definitely
for Donut Droppers.
that worked really well for Donut Droppers with the distraction with the fill. That's some really hard things to pull off because the timing is absolutely so precise. So here is round 4 now. Donut Droppers were able to take the last round via fill. We'll see if they do something similar here.
Nymphie will get shot. Dippy Dab just doing his
Dippy-Dab
usual thing
levying up
again. Heals
the
down.
aggression.
And Diffie's just behind them.
Yeah, here they go.
And the
Donut
fill
Droppers
is
in the
just
mid.
so slow. Its numbers equalized. Never mind, Dippy gets another, and Bamsey on half
It's
a
just
heart.
Bamsey on one
All
heart.
alone. Rev with 2.
Yeah, that was
Impulse
a really
already
slow
on
fill.
game point on that 3 here.
From what I saw, Bunder and Flute were able to get to mid pretty quickly and got the first 3
Yep,
blocks.
another TO
so
called,
fast.
even though I think this might be a bit tad bit too late. I mean, they can prove me wrong. They can 3-1 comeback this, as we've
After
seen
all,
many a
3-1
times.
is the most dangerous lead.
My favorite thing to say after map selection. I also love to say that.
I figured.
Yeah, Dippy Dab seems to be having a legacy game. Dippy is 5-0 on this map, was 11-1 on Prison. I do not remember the stat line from...
Dippy had a little bit of a quiet spaceship, but I believe Dippy Dab was 3-1.
I mean, that's 2 deaths over 3 maps so far. That is incredible.
Sorry, 3-2.
Oh,
three
okay,
and two.
still 3 deaths, 3 maps. Crazy.
We'll talk about that a little bit later on. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit here.
Yeah, we will. We of course have the infamous thing lined up here, but let's see. Let's see if
We know,
Donut
Vaughn. We know.
Droppers.
Just shh.
yeah, no, like
Quiet about that for
that's
now.
that's something
We'll
for
get
later.
there. We'll get there in a
Fawn.
moment.
Glue 6 is here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's because Dabmaster has not been in any of these maps.
Oh, this is probably why
I'm a robot
Snaz
again.
said,
This is such a bra moment.
oh my god, why did it happen twice? Anyways, fixing. Give me a second. Should be fixed. Should be fine.
All right, here we go. This might be the last round of this game. Donut Droppers are gonna need to pull something off here.
Yep. And it is... Oh, Kipler's being punished a bit while building the bridge, and Nymphie! The
Nymphie
heal
just
is
pushed
down
up
onto Kip,
Kipler.
and Kip's gonna turn the fight right around Dippy. Is gonna get dropped, but Kip's just running through them. And the fill
And
now
here
started
starts
from
the fill
Ender.
from
There's
Impulse.
nothing to stop it. There's
Donut Droppers.
nobody around. Bunner
Oh, Bunner
falls,
off mid,
and it's
and
done.
Enderpro
Donut
takes-
Droppers will be taken down by Impulse, who only dropped 2 rounds in the entire game. GG's. Thank you to Donut Droppers for the great season you've had. Thank you so much for playing. And yeah, we will see Impulse playing in round 2 of playoffs against Night Vision, I believe.
Yeah, Impulse is now gonna be going up against Night Vision.
Who they have beaten the
Who-
regular season, but yeah. Anyways, Glue Sticks, you know what time it is.
Oh, I know what time it is. It's time for the glue stick stats. Yeah, we're gonna start off on the side of the Donut Droppers, who don't have all that impressive of stats, but they only won 2 rounds.
I
So
can't blame him.
what can you do? But on the top 4 Donut Droppers is Bunder going 5-11. Right behind is Bamsey going 5-12, just 1 more death. Nymphie up next going 3-13. And then Flute 1-9, and Izzy 0-4 with Dabmaster not playing. Over on the side of Impulse, though, we've got some big numbers over here, including Dippy Dap going 20-4. Over the course of 14 rounds, Dippy Dap got 20 kills and only 4 deaths. What an
That's
absolute monster
5
of a
kills
game
per death.
from Dippy Dap.
Just
Yeah,
an
a
average
perfect 5
scoreline, you know?
KD.
Average scoreline.
But actually tied with the most deaths on the team with Kiplers. But we'll get to Kiplers in a little bit because second on the team for Impulse is Revolvers going 12 and 3. A perfect 4 KD. Revolvers also having a really, really nice game. I believe Revolvers was just a little bit better on Graffiti here. Yeah, Revolvers had a pretty good impact on Graffiti, but was very well rounded in every single map, realistically. Next up, third for Impulse is Kiplers, going 11 and 4. Kiplers also having a really, really nice game, taking the top fight on Spaceship and absolutely crushing everyone who tried to go up. It was mostly Bamsy that went up, but Kiplers able to take out everyone that went up top for the Donut Droppers. That helped them really get to the 11 and 4 record that they had here. Enderpro is the last player for Impulse, going 6 and 3 for a perfect 2 KD. Everyone had a 2 KD or higher on Impulse, which is still just absolutely wild. But Enderpro going 6 and 3. Enderpro having a little bit more of a quiet game, but helped with a lot of the fills at some points. So
Indeed.
their efforts are being acknowledged. Meanwhile, Aegitus, JD Fireshot, and Viglot, none of them played because Impulse just didn't have any subs.
Yep, they just played their 4-person roster all the way through, and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they believe this is their strongest iteration, and from what it looks like, it might very well be.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that is gonna be the glue stick stats job, and that's also gonna be the end of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite a short one.
Thank you all for joining us. The B League first round is now over.
Yeah.
We have the semifinal matchups coming up soon-ish, hopefully.
The semifinal matchups being
Infrared
Impulse,
versus Snake Eyes and Impulse versus Night Vision.
Indeed, yeah. Those are your round 2 semifinal teams of the B League playoffs. And yeah, we will be back with more games soon for
TM.
you. Not any more games today, nor I think there's any tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe that's correct, but we do have one on Tuesday.
We do have one on Tuesday.
Wait, no, sorry, that was
Okay.
last Tuesday. I'm
Was-
sorry. I was looking at
Me
I was
when
looking at the shot class
when
for
I get
Snake Eyes. I need
lied
to
to
close
on the
that post.
internet.
Okay, listen. I hadn't really been doing my job all that much, okay?
Okay.
Well, my job being head of games and schedules, but besides the point. That's besides the point.
It sure is. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we will end the stream right here. Have a nice rest of your day / night, and we will see you in the next
Ooh, let's
playoff
see.
game.
Hold on. Let's take a look at who we can raid here. We've got a lot of people.
Oh, we do. We have.
Ooh, I've got an idea.
Link Raider Carnage.
What about Melissa?
Ooh, that is a great
Nox
idea
crew
as
member
well.
Melissa.
I mean,
I feel
sure.
like that would
If
be
we
cool.
have someone.
Hi, I raid.
Oh yeah,
Colon
you can
3.
raid. Well then, go ahead with the raid, please.
Alrighty. Raid is
Everyone
loading.
get in for some free Gamba points. You're gonna need them for the rest of playoffs.
Exactly. You're
And
gonna
yeah,
need
once
some Gamba
everyone
points.
is in, we are ready to
All right.
just send the
We'll
raid.
see y'all later.
And we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Goodbye.